You shout out to the whole Angry Fan movement. Subscribe to the Patreon, Angry Fan 007. Can we talk about this past event? Can we talk about Mardi Gras real quick? And you know what I want to talk about. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger. Whatever. Hey, Rocq Lee. Knock, knock. Wipe the coal out your eye. Good morning, man. We need to talk. So, let me get this straight. You're supposed to be battling D-Rain at home in your city, right? Now, mind you, didn't you just look crazy a couple of months ago trying to read your rhymes off of your Apple Watch behind a fan like your katana from Mortal Kombat or something? You wasn't prepared then. That should have already been a wake-up call. Now we're in your city, you're battling D-Rain, and you don't do the battle? You're not prepared? You do realize you are a contractor, right? You do realize they're paying you to rap? Nothing more, nothing less. And you know what's crazy about it? She be in the spaces all the time. Why don't you get out the spaces and write your bars? This is disgusting. There's too many battle rappers here for the niggas who's not gonna take it serious like her. And I don't got nothing wrong with her. I think she's cool. I ain't gonna hold you, but this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Can we start being professional, please? Please. This don't make no sense. You totally violated your city by not representing. Let's be very clear here, but let's take it a step further because it don't stop there. It's not like she just didn't do the battle. She had the audacity to still go to the event. So you're going to show up when your opponent is there and not battle. You don't think that's a spit in the face to the league? You already got their deposit. Now they gotta throw you another card to make it up, which they shouldn't even be doing. You should be paying it back at that point in time with interest for wasting everybody's time. It's disrespectful to the league. It's a total violation to your opponent who's in the same room as you, and y'all could be battling, but you choose not to. They ain't got the nerve to be talking about it's her city. Who's gonna tell her she can't go? I don't know, maybe the league. Maybe the league who's throwing the event, and it's not your city. You was just born there. There's a difference. You don't run the city. You can't say it's my city, but at the same time, you're not representing for your city. You made New Orleans look crazy by not battling. Not New Orleans, but yourself, but in all reality, New Orleans. Because you're supposed to be representing for them. You don't get that? If you're not going to do the battle, keep your ass home. I don't see what's so hard about that. I see Farron shooting off and getting on her own line. She's laughing like it's a joke. Get her ass out of here then. If you're not going to take this serious, get out of here. No one asked you to be a battle rapper. You're halfway decent anyway. It's not like you're not a vet or nothing like that. You're new. You're new. No. They don't need you like that. Ain't nobody begging for you to be in battle rap. If you're not going to take it serious, get the fuck on. We did this with Clean. We did this with B Magic. We did this with everybody who took battle rap for a joke. We ain't stopping for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. I would rather you show up and choke than you not do the battle and show up at the event. Because at the end of the day, it's your fault that you're not prepared. It ain't nobody else's fault. You're a grown-ass woman. You know what you're signing up for. That don't even make no sense. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So she can go if you ask me. That's just my person. Because she's not taking this serious. She thinks she can do whatever the fuck she wants to. It's obvious. And then, wait a minute. Oh, we got to talk about these corny niggas. Wait a minute. Spilz. Aren't you a manager? Tex, you better be careful. Tex, if Spilz is your manager, you better be careful because he's a goofball. So you mean to tell me Kapo, his artist, is supposed to be battling Swamp at home? You mean to tell me in order to promote the battle, you had to lie? You and Kapo's behind the scenes coming up with weird plans to make it seem like y'all are beefing to get people to recognize the Swamp battle? That means Kapo's status ain't where it's supposed to be if you gotta do all this lame shit. This is corny. I don't even know how two grown men could come up with a stupid delusional plan like this and think it would be cool. That's corny. Nigga, your bars ain't enough to get people to talk about you? You don't see the problem with that, Kapo? You know why I never rocked with Kapo from the door? I first knew who he was Remember years ago when he was saying he wrote from his hustle? He said it for like 6 months to a year, where it just dragged on and on and on and on. And then he came out and finally admitted it was a lie. It's just like, yo, bro, niggas don't need people like him in battle rap, yo. This is not hard. Book the battle. You want to promo, talk crap online, then go and battle. That's it. Y'all look ridiculous doing some shit like that. Like total goofball status. I don't know why y'all did that. And you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. I don't want to hear nothing. Whose idea was that? I bet you it was, no, it had to have been Kapo's. You know what? They both probably cornballs. I don't know. I just know one thing. That is corny. That's corny. You have to lie to get people to care about your battle versus Swamp? Versus Swamp. Can y'all imagine Tony Bro or the boss doing some corny shit like what they just did? Can y'all imagine that? Spilz ain't no manager, bro. Like this, yo, this manager, this is getting out of hands. You niggas can't battle rap, so now the next best thing is being a manager now. That's what's going on right now. That's what's going on right now. This is terrible. Can we please get a hold of this culture? Can we please get a hold of the culture at this point? It's running amok. There's all kinds of people in it now that really don't need to be here at this point in time, yo. Like, seriously, what, like, you got all these media outlets. That's how you promo. Go do an interview with somebody and talk your talk. Go up in spaces and go back and forth. You don't have to do all of this extra shit to try to get eyes on a battle. That's bad. And as a manager, I would think you got enough common sense to know that's not a good look for your artist brand. Capo, you're being attached to some weird ass shit, and you're cool with it because that's what you do. Sad, yo. Fucking sad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Disgusting. And you're at home doing this? No shame. No shame at all. Do whatever for a battle, huh? Niggas like that is dangerous. They're dangerous. If they'll come up with that to promo a battle, ain't no telling what they'll do. Ain't no telling what they'll do. Text, you better be careful. If Spilz is really your manager, be careful, because you made your own brand the right way. Promoting and talking and promoting and battling. That's it. This goofiness, you don't need a part of that, bro. You don't need to be attached to nothing like that, man. Watch Spilz. Watch him. Watch him. He's going to jam you up, and then you're going to be running around trying to defend a manager who's goofy as hell. That's all that's going to happen, yo. I'm calling it now. If they're going to go this far, there's no telling what they'll do. It shouldn't be that hard, Spilz. Just book the fucking battle. You're a manager. Protect your artist image. Book the battle. That's all you have to do. All these extra shenanigans you're coming up with. Wow. Okay. I see the direction battle rap going in, and unfortunately, it's disgusting. Shout out to the vets and the legends who are still here. This is why we need Murder Mook to keep battling, Loaded Lux to keep. This is why. This is exactly why. What if I seen Cortez say that in a blog like a week ago, saying, yo, we have to be here. We have to get booked. They do. We can't leave the game to these niggas. Look at what they doing now. And they're not even vets. They're not even top tiers. Like, are you crazy? You ever heard YK do something this crazy? You ever heard JC do something crazy like this? When they were legit mid-tiers. You know what they were doing? They were battling. Trying to build their status up. These niggas doing all kind of weird shit to get known. I feel like we in the era back when niggas is DDTing people in battles and breaking fake battles over heads and throwing cigarettes in people's faces while they battling. I feel like we going back to that era now. Like, something gonna have to give. If y'all can't just organically promote a battle, you have to do some extra. There's a problem there. There's a disconnect somewhere. Shout out to Official. She was holding it down for New Orleans. She was. She battled her way there. She went through Spit That Heat. She went to Queen of the Ring, went to you. She did it the right way. I don't know what y'all are doing. And Rocq Lee, you better get your shit together. Because you already starting to not be prepared enough for me at this point in time. To be kind of new when you already being like this? Nah. You better figure it out. Do you want to battle or not? Ain't nobody here to hold your fucking hand. Nobody asked you to be a battle rapper. You chose to be one. So act like one. Act like you got some fucking sense. You're not gonna go drive a goddamn you ain't gonna go be an EMT and not go to work. So why are you doing it with battle rap? Would you call out and then go to work? No, right? Why are you doing with battle rap? You want to watch that bag and order that shit. You could, no, look how dumb she is. You could have just lied and said, yo, I have to work. I can't get out of it. I have to work. And then not showed up. Can't nobody say you lied, because don't nobody know your job schedule. You going there showed us all you really don't give a fuck. Think. You have a brain. Use it. Hello. I'm disgusted. Hey, from up though. I'm out though. One.